What's up, YouTube? Since last MS Monday discussed my diagnosis, I thought the natural progression would be to talk about the depression era of my life. Deep, dark, dreary depression. You know, that thing everybody, well, okay, maybe not everybody, but most of us deal with at one point in our lives. Unfortunately, the work is not over after you get the big fat stamp on your head saying, you, my friend, have MS. No. I remember sitting there waiting for her to get the insurance paperwork, and my mom just thought it was a good idea to ask me how I felt. How do you feel about being official and going on this drug? How do you think I feel? And then, of course, the tears started rolling down my face because I'm an internalizer and I grieve privately unless you just do that thing and you ask me how I feel. So if you ever see me in real life and I'm supposed to be grieving, you never ask me how I feel. Let's just make that a rule. Signed, sealed, official, or whatever. What I didn't realize is that our families and caregivers also have to process the news and figure out how they're going to deal with it. So her asking me how I felt was giving her a baseline of how she should feel and how she should react. But obviously that was not something going through my brain at the moment. People would say stuff to me like, these things do not happen to real people in real life. These things only happen in the movies. Oh, is that right? That's cool. I must be some fancy schmancy movie star then, hey? And then when the depression came, my stepdad had no idea how to deal with it. He had the hardest time coping with the depression portion of everything because it was just, I was emotional and I had triggers and he would say something and it would trigger me and then I would just sit in the bathroom on the floor and just cry my eyes out. It was so much fun. So maybe if you remember or you're just nicer than I am, you will think about your caregivers too, because if you live in the same household as a husband, a mom, a wife, kids, you're all going through it together and everybody has to make adjustments. And I didn't realize that at the time. It is okay for you to feel exhausted at this point in your life and feel miserable and feel lost and feel alone and just, oh, so frustrated, so tired. Fatigue is a symptom of MS, but you just went through some emotional and physical shit. You deserve a medal. Not only is it okay for you to feel exhausted, it is okay for you to ask the doctor for medicine. Really, it is okay. We all need a little something to help us. It's okay. And I'm probably putting an emphasis on it because I wasn't okay with medicine. I hate taking medicine, but I really was depressed and sometimes you just need help. It is okay to need help, which is the biggest life lesson I am learning still. So that's why it's important for me to tell you that in this video. The light at the end of the tunnel is that I was on an antidepressant when I met Michael in June of 2007, about 6 months after my diagnosis. And eventually I was able to make the appointment saying, hey, I don't want to be on this drug anymore. Nope, I want to taper off and see what happens. Before I met Michael, oh goodness, I was selfish. I was sleeping, I was selfish. If I didn't want to do it, I probably didn't do it. Like, no, I'm sorry. I don't feel like doing anything today. And that's okay. You're relearning your body, what your limitations, what you can do. Maybe you can't even walk straight and you don't want to go out in public because you're self-conscious. Like, that's totally a thing for this girl. Even though I'm recommending you be selfish and start to be mindful of your body and get to know yourself sort of like a baby all over again, I do think it is very important for you to have somebody in your life that is going to say, shut up, and give you a smack across the face, because there is too much solitude. And if you're feeling okay, then maybe you need to call somebody and say, hey, let's go to the movies. Like, that's really okay. You can do that. You can say no, and you can say, let's go do this because this is what my body can handle now. Because you took time to get to know yourself a little bit more. You had a heart to heart. Don't you forget that your good friends will stick around through all of this, and they will keep pestering you, and they will keep calling, and they will be really, really annoying. But that's what you need, because one day you will say yes, and it will be fabulous, and your friends will be like, oh, you're back. Cool. You are not lazy. You just sleep a lot, and it's okay. Pills are temporary, and they're okay. You are not a bad spouse, child, parent, whatever role you play. You just need to relearn your body. And you are not alone. Really, there are a whole bunch of people out there with MS. Yeah, right here, you know, this girl. So you're not alone. You can get online and find people. Sort of like an online dating site, but not. And if you enjoy the company of a fellow MSer, you should probably subscribe, because I do this every Monday. Every Monday. And you know what? Likes and comments are highly encouraged. I'll check you guys later. See you next week. Bye!